We are barely 1 hour into RTH right now, and NVDA has just rejected the high significantly. This is after a breakaway gap at earnings sent this thing skyrocketing. We talked about it when it was still in the 118, 117 zone. And here it is, 60 handles later. And we're now putting in a significant top. That's a clear rejection there that I could see leading to a pretty sizable pullback, perhaps back toward 150. I still think the trend is up. It's just it was sideways for so long. Now it's gotten that one big burst. The next swing may create the next range or whatever the thing may be. So we'll see what happens here. But I think this may be the punctuation top. We've hit both of our upside targets and then some. 136 and 152 were our big targets. We reached it. We reached our last one yesterday. Today we've gapped up and reached a high 68.5. So big time move. I think it may be done, at least short term. I think this top right here may be a punctuation point that leads this thing back a little bit. This is what the weekly chart looks like. Huge. Look at the strength of this neutral key range. Here's the edge, and it trades between these two gray lines, which is the middle 50%. Trades mostly in there, and here's the breakout, and bang. That's huge. That is big time. So we may be done right now on this next swing up. One thing I'd be very interested in is if this is our new key range. Because if that becomes our new key range, that could be a pretty significant swing back. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but this has been great. So I think this is it on NVIDIA. We may have seen the high today, short term. That high could lead to a bit of a pullback of some magnitude. And I think 150, 152 has a high odds of being reached. Earlier, I mentioned that NVIDIA was likely at a high, and it was likely short-term the top. And since that time, we have dropped significantly, getting back into the 57s and even below, back into the previous session's mid. But earlier, we were trading around 162, showing a little bit of a rejection tail, and now we have completely fallen off and really dropped much lower. So on the day and on the morning of, where we were 1 hour into the market, remember it was right at 1 hour into the day, I said I think this is the top after this major move, and when we talked about it before. And it may not be the all-time high, but it's the top for now. It appeared at the time, and we could be looking at a move back to 150 to 152. And in that hour that's passed, it's been exactly an hour since, we've seen a significant continuation, and we've dropped into the 156s, currently trading 157.18. So a big time move, and in that span of time, that is when we've seen the NQ also drop and others.